I just said some nasty things. Beep, 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 beep.
Welcome to episode 8 of the Maclunkey-Cast. I think that's the first time. I think that was the first time we've said it together.
You did?
Yeah, we said like,
perfectly.
bro, I'm gonna be playing. I'm pretty sure we did. So episode 8. Thanks everyone for stopping in, tuning in to today's episode. Not too much is going on. It's probably gonna be another quick episode. It's probably gonna be pretty quick episodes up until Ahsoka. We might do like weekly recaps for the episodes, so those will last a bit longer. But for these next couple, it's probably gonna be a half an hour, right around that time frame. But
as it should be. It's not too much talk.
Right. And for this week, Jack and I it's gonna be heavy on like recent pickups and stores and stuff like that. So Jack
I've had
and
a lot of stores just today.
Yeah, Jack went to quite a stores today. I didn't go to any today, but throughout the week I did. So I mean, I think we can go right into it. So Jack, tell us where you went, what you got, what you saw, anything cool.
I'll show what I picked up first.
Where'd you get them at?
Well, I was gonna get there, bro. You gotta chill.
Bro, where'd you get them? I need to know now.
Chill. By the way, new background. I changed my deck setup a little bit. You can kind of see some of my helmets back there. Some are not really Star Wars. There's one right there, Star Wars, at the very bottom right. But I changed it up a little bit, so I'll mention that. Not to say nothing about it. But this is not the first store I went to in the day. But I went to Half Price Books because they're really good. They're actually half price. They were supposed to be $10. These are $5 each book. So I got Aftermath. I don't know if this is the second. I don't know what the order is. Empire's End, Aftermath, Life, Debt. So it's supposed to be after the Empire. Kind of obvious. It's after the Empire blew up. So I don't know who's in this. I don't think Thrawn's in it. Is he?
I don't think he's in those ones. I think that's just like the follow-up story.
I thought somebody makes an appearance in this one. I remember somebody saying somebody makes an appearance in this one that's from some of the other ones. I'll figure that out later, I guess.
We'll get to it.
3 brand new books from my collection. I got all 3 all right next to each other. They had every single. I think it's just 3 books, right, in the series.
That sounds right.
That's what they usually do. So I found all 3 all at one half price books, $5 each. Like that's a deal, bro. That is a deal. But I did go through a lot of stores. Like I did a lot today. I went 4 or 5 stores today. So I started off with going to Out of This World Collectibles again because my friend wanted to go check it out. We checked it out. They had this. The dog's an Aussie dog. It's like a really tiny one. He was chilling. We talked to the guy who owns it a little bit, and he actually showed us his back storage. He has like a building 2 over with some storage in it.
Cool.
I saw one of those dilapidated, like in the new trilogy, the Vader's helmet that's melted. He has that back there. Everybody bother him about it, but he doesn't have. Most of the stuff is in the actual store. But I checked out the store, saw Star Wars stuff, tempted to buy a couple things. Didn't have too many MicroSquadrons, but they had some cool stuff I was looking at getting. Didn't end up getting it. Spent plenty today anyway, but I got the books. After that, I went to. I can't remember what was next. We went to some yard sales. Obviously, there's no Star Wars stuff there. I got like a snowboard, like $10. So a snowboard doesn't really matter too much. But then I went to a collectible store, like old school game stores, and I can't remember what the name of it is. You were saying the pictures look really small, but it's actually like multiple rooms separated, and they had like Xbox, the original. They had like the Famicom. They had like really old school stuff there. And it was
Those of you who don't know what a Famicom is, that's just the Nintendo Entertainment System in Japan. They just look completely different, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. But they had some really crazy stuff there. Like I saw Star Wars. What's that one that you like really a lot?
Shadow of the Empire.
They had that there, so I saw that. Thought about picking it up. Can always go back. It's not too far from where I live. But really cool, like old school game store. I also went to Capital City Games in Gahanna. That has a ton of cool game stuff. They had Rob there.
They had the Rob.
The first place I mentioned, the last place I just mentioned, they had Rob, but they wouldn't sell it to me. This place had like 2 or 3 Robs, with even some of the end pieces that come with it. So they had Robs.
Yeah, he came with the gyro track to play gyro with.
Yep. So he had that snapped in. He had 2 other ones that didn't have it, and he had also a full inbox one as well. So it's cool. They had a lot of really old school games. I did pick up, not Star Wars way, but I picked up Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Switch as well.
I'm slowly getting this man into Zelda here. He needs to get into it. It's like one of my.
Well, I played Breath of the Wild. It's very different, but I grinded that game out so hard I burnt out. It's good though.
It's gonna be hard because I don't think they're ever gonna make standard Zelda games again. They can't because it would be
Wow, it's too good, man.
That's what I'm saying. Is the last 2 games have been so good and so different. They just have to reboot the characters in the world, but it still has to be open world and the same kind of stuff.
They might. They've redone like some of the old. You'll see remakes of the old ones.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying brand new games.
They could do like in the middle of one of these open world games. They could do a fun one like one of those again. They could. But nice. I visited a ton of game stores, a ton of cool stuff. But I visited like 4 or 5 stores, like 3 game stores, collectible store. Yard sales, but my main pickup was the books. More to my collection. I will probably not read them for a while. Still reading through the 3rd one right now.
Okay.
They name dropping some boys like Eli Vanto out here.
Oh boy, Eli Vanto.
I can say what happened to him, but he's out there, bro.
That's Thrawn's translator.
It is.
So. Kind of the same thing with me is I went to a couple stores, but the main thing was yard sales. There was a bunch of yard sales going on. It's been pretty rough the past couple years with yard sales. It's been a lot of clothes and then just a lot of decor stuff, which is cool. But I can remember 5 years ago going to yard sales. Every other house would have a box of DVDs and games for sale. I saw 2 out of like 60 yard sales that did that. So I'm looking for Star Wars stuff. It used to be a really good time and a really good like hunt to find Star Wars stuff at those, but it just was not this time. However, there's always one thing you can find at yard sales if you find one place with a DVD crate. I thought I was gonna, not get one, and I found one. And ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 3, and this is the newer one, so I have 2 of these ones.
What's your estimate on your current collection size? Do you have any idea of how many you own?
For those of you who don't know, which is probably Jack's the only one, and a couple of my friends, it is
we talked about it before.
What's that?
I think we talked about it before, but it's always increasing.
Yeah, so, it's a running joke. I have friends, they know that I love episode 3 specifically. For the video, I went ahead, got some ready here. But like, everyone remembers this DVD case. And every time a couple of my buddies see this, you can normally find these for $1 to $5, and they think it's a funny gift to get me.
I saw it at half price for like $6. I'm like, not worth.
Oh, you should have got it. No, I don't know. What if I didn't have that one?
I know you did. It was the gold one.
But I do like this movie. So those were all the gold ones. Anakin, and then even like the widescreen Blue Mark editions.
You even got the stickers on some of those ones.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Got it.
And then I brought. This is the Blu-ray for episode 3, and this is the new 4K.
No VHS though. I told him to get it.
Yeah, I need the VHS. And then this is the Target exclusive one that comes with a coin. I have like 4 of these ones. But it's a running gag that everyone, if they see it for like $1, a lot of my friends will pick me up a copy. I have quite a few copies. I would like to do a video sometime. I wouldn't have the room to do it.
You need to get Mr. Beast team to start counting them because you have so many, bro.
I'm trying to think how many copies I have. It's over 70 copies of
You're gonna have to think really hard because you don't even keep track anymore.
No, it is over 70 copies of Episode 3. It's hilarious. I like it. It's super cheap. If you find one, give it to me.
Send it, I guess.
So, yes. If you guys want to send stuff, let me know. We'll get a PO box. Just fill it up with Episode 3.
Yeah, don't send us anything good. Just Episode 3, please. If you're gonna give us something good, just sell it. Buy Episode 3.
Yeah. If you've got like a life-size X-wing, sell it and get 700 copies of Episode 3.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't measure things in money. I just measure how many copies can this get me.
It's true.
This candy bar is at least 2 copies.
So that's my slight, it's still a Star Wars collection, but...
Do you want to say addiction, problem?
It's not an addiction, because it's just $1, but, I have a couple copies of that movie.
Couple. You have to have a whole shelf of literally just those movies.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
If you guys want a video on it, let me know. I can try. I know I don't have enough space, but later down the line that might be a thing. Is just like
who even has a bigger car? I don't know if anybody else does the stupid little gimmick you do. I'm sure maybe one person, but you've gone pretty far for a while. You've been doing this for a while. I don't know who else is doing this.
Yeah.
It's unique.
It's fun. I like it, and it's super cheap. Some of the other stuff I got was some Black Series that I was missing. Filled in some holes for some figures that I knew would never go up in price.
What are you missing?
Luckily, I ordered things that went down in price, and I knew they would. One of those is the Galaxy Wave Andor from Rogue One. I was not going to pay $24 for this figure that we've gotten twice before. I got it for $9.99. And then I got the archive. So now I have all the archive figures up to date again.
So you're just waiting for the price to drop?
For a couple of them. The ones that I can tell. So like Chewbacca and the... what's the new one? Force Awakens Han Solo. So it's not even that old and it got an archive release. But I got both of those. Those were $20... $25 is what they normally were. I got both of them for like $12.99, so half off.
Dude, like Amazon?
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue with the Han Solo is, unfortunately, the bubble is coming undone already. So it wasn't the best. I'm going to try to just re-glue it, because I want them in the box nice.
I knew it was broken. I know it's open already, so I already know it's not a good price. I'll pay you like $3.
Yeah.
At best. But, no. Amazon's not a bad place for sales. They have a lot of sales. Black Series wise. Look at my collection I got back here. I can't really like show. I got Stormtrooper helmet there.
Yeah. And then the other pickups. This one's not Black Series, but it's 40th anniversary. 9 times out of 10 we're a Black Series collection channel. That's the kind of thing we want to talk about.
A new addiction.
But I did get the 40th anniversary because I don't believe we've ever gotten him in the vintage collection. I really like the character. He's my favorite officer, Admiral Piet from Return of the Jedi. I ended up picking him up. He's a really nice figure. And then
just some dude in a suit.
That's Admiral Piet to you.
What does he do?
Bro, it's the guy.
You have to say the guy.
He's the guy.
I'm sure he is a guy.
Yeah.
This may make any difference.
He's the guy from episode 6, bro.
The guy in episode 6.
The rest of these are also 40th anniversary. I managed to get the second wave yesterday. So I've already got some in protectors, but I got
Chewie.
The Chewbacca. I've got Stanky Bib Fortuna.
I don't remember Stanky being on his title, but I would believe it.
We call him that because the Black Series gave him green slime.
He don't look like he doesn't smell. He looks smelly.
And then we've got is it
an Ewok.
Yeah, Poplu. Yeah, Poplu.
Yo, Ewok. I definitely remember that one.
And then the Emperor. Sorry if these are hard to see with the green screen. I bet they are.
Which movie was he on?
Clone Wars. And
oh, I remember him.
And then, oh man, you said someone sprint up them stairs behind you.
I did.
Oh man. And then I, of course, got the final member of this wave. Stormtrooper.
Nice.
And
Stormtrooper.
oh wait, I'm not done.
Stormtrooper.
That's Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper. I got 3 total.
Hey.
So I got more of these guys because I have the centerpiece Vader. So when you're walking through the Tantive 4 hallway, so I finally got some more of those to put on there.
Okay.
But I would say that's mainly what I got was the 40th anniversary of Black Series and some episode 3.
Did good on pickups. I did try to find a Micro Squadron Galaxy some of the toy stores I went to, but the owner I was talking to, he's like, we sell those out quick. They're hot. They're big. They're popular.
Wave 1 is really easy to get because they mass produced it a little too much, but everything after that, all the other ones are pretty hard to find.
It's nice to hear that they're popular. They're selling.
And I'm glad. I'm glad because I really like them a lot. And by everyone else buying them, that secures that they'll keep making these.
That'll secure that scalpers will buy them before you do, and then you have to buy them for upscale price. I love that. And we'll see. I don't think there's any problem.
I have only ever had one issue ordering one, and it's the only one I haven't got so far. The one up for pre-order, the Lambda shuttle, the Imperial shuttle. That sold out immediately. I got the AT-AT, but I did not get the Lambda shuttle.
Seen so much stuff still up for sale though, and on pre-sale. It's still good to go. Like I bought the Coruscant Battle Pack.
Still up.
Way after. It's still up.
I think the AT-AT's still up, isn't it?
It might be. I don't know about that one, but I saw 50 million MicroGalaxySquadron Millennium Falcon. There's a ton of those.
Pre-orders did sell out for the AT-AT.
Millennium Falcons are everywhere. You know, there's a ton of stock of the same ones.
The pre-orders did sell out for the Coruscant Battle Pack.
Okay. Are we going to see them in stores at all, or is that going to be only? I'm wondering.
They're exclusive, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know the Battle Pack was on Target, so they might see it in Target stores.
So's the AT-AT.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if they do they remake stuff? I mean, it's maybe
I know of, no.
It may be too new to say.
Well, we're on going on wave 4 now.
Bro, they haven't even released wave 1 stuff yet. Saying we're on wave 4 is like releasing a third book.
There's only one thing. Only one thing they haven't released in the U.S. from wave 1.
Still, they haven't fully released multiple waves. Like saying we're on wave 4 is like saying I released most of the chapters of a book. Can't finish that one yet though. Like we're getting there. It's a little weird in the wave thing that they're doing, but generally they're doing. Stock isn't that bad. I think it's a fun thing. You'll probably see them in toy stores too. I'm not sure how
it was
many
up on
make.
Amazon. It was $30. The shuttle was $30 on Amazon. $30. That's it. $30. They are so cheap.
Are cheap. Yeah.
They are so cheap.
They're pretty quality.
This is $5 cheaper. That's insane.
And they have features like the Hoth one, like I showed. It had the string coming out. You can roll it back in. It has little flaps. You can move a figure.
And this is going to be big. The Imperial shuttle is going to be big.
There are features on these things. These are
articulated and all kinds of stuff.
They're a good bang for the buck. Ships, if you like ships, they're really cool.
And accurate.
They're well detailed. They're accurate. They're to scale. So if you get bigger ships like the AT-AT, to scale with the AT-AT, like you can have your little Hoth things flying around it or sitting around it, however you want to do it. There are even people online selling, or I think some of them even come with little stands.
One of them does.
One of the clear stands. I think I saw somebody on the Instagram has the stand that you can buy that I think work with them.
I looked at that. They're actually just clear circle jewelry stands.
You can probably do something to get it to work, though. I mean, they linked it in the official, not the official Instagram, the fan Instagram of MicroSquadron. So I'm sure there's a way that they're getting it to work. But with the MicroSquadron, sorry, people live here too.
It's all good.
With the MicroSquadron, you can get those stands and put your Hoth snow speeders or all that kind of stuff. You can have that flying around your AT-AT and recreate Hoth scene. And the more ships, the more we can do that kind of stuff. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, are they gonna get fleets, like the big ships. Like, are we gonna get
I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be $100, but that would be really cool.
how big would a Star Destroyer be?
It'd be bigger than probably 6 foot, 7 foot.
Oh my god, that's gotta be so much.
Well, you have to think. You have to think of how big. I have the Micro Galaxy TIE Fighter. You think about that, like in an actual movie. I mean, you'd have to be able to put that. You have to be able to put like 20 of those things in there.
Gonna have to come out of that. So
make it. Make it.
They made the AT-AT, which is honestly a lot bigger than what they've been doing.
I need to see it in person. The AT-AT.
We may see it because the AT-AT is like gonna be decent sized, right? And it's gonna be to scale. They are building to bigger things, so that we could see big stuff.
I want to see an ATTE next, the clone tank. I really want to see that next.
There are plenty of ships they can do as well. There's so many ships that you can make.
There's so many that they could be making.
The figures are so bad, but that's not why you get the ships, obviously.
They're just to scale. It's so hard to make a figure look good at that size, look amazing at that size. But
they do their job.
Some of them, I mean, you could tell they really try to give the little face detail and paint. So I mean,
some of them look actually decent for what they are. They do their job, which is put a figure of the right look and color in general area in the ship. They do a good job.
Yeah.
For how small they are. But yeah, we keep talking about these ships every time. They're good.
We can't get enough of them. You know, we're really big on the Black Series, Jack and I, but we're slowly. This might be becoming our favorite.
Expanding. Probably.
I mean,
I've been thinking about buying a lot too. I walked in the game stores, seen some cool stuff, tempted.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ones I've got up here. I'm really liking this line a lot.
I want to head up a toy store with these things in stock and see what old ones I might not have and what they might have. But dude, it's like I said, they're selling out. It's in stores physically that are not regular retail stores.
You're really
I've only been to one.
Yeah, you're really only going to be finding.
They're in stock at like Target and Walmart all the time. Though.
You're only going to be finding like the repeats, so like the Falcon, the Razor Crest. Yeah. You're going to be seeing Asajj Ventress' ship everywhere.
Oh my god. Nobody wants that, I think.
And then maybe an X-Wing here and there. But, I mean, everything else... No, I just named off, like, 4 or 5 that are... Yeah, but that's, like, 5 ships that I've said that you can get anywhere. That may be like, oh, wow, 5 ships that aren't selling and they're available everywhere. The line's not selling. That's 5 ships out of 113 so far. That's pretty dang good.
Yeah, if you're into hunting too, you can probably find toy stores in the local area.
So that's 108 you can't find.
I'm not sure how many they're buying. Like I said, I know the store Out of This World is buying them and selling them quickly. I'm curious if I start going to other toy stores, are they buying them? Are they selling them often? Are they selling out? So I'm kind of curious to feel out the toy store thing, because you always see Black Series, the mainstay at stores. You see like the old school figures, like the old retro ones, but I'm curious to see what they do with this toy in stores. Like if they actually care. If they like toy stores are actually looking to buy it. Probably.
Yeah. And I want them. Jazzwares is doing a great job with these. Keep it up, Jazzwares.
Lower the price. They're making them.
They are lowering. Yeah, they're lowering the prices.
You can complain about Black Series and some of what they're doing. Some of the prices are maybe higher than they should be. The figures are reused and look like garbage.
And Ewoks should not cost the same amount of money as the Emperor.
Probably not, because they're very tiny. But they have to make the mold, so that's probably what the most expensive part
They had to make the mold of the Emperor.
The mold is a lot of money to make. I think it's like millions to make some molds of some stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know how much, actually,
if you have to make the mold for the brand new Chewbacca, that's a way bigger mold.
Cost. Yeah, but they also did like Black Chrysanthemum, which is just a reskin of Chewbacca and it looked like garbage. But then they go out and do stuff like make Chrysanthemum look really good.
The new one.
Or I think Cad Bane people loved when he came out with a new one.
Oh yeah.
So they do some good stuff, but there's a lot of complaining you can do on Black Series. I think Micro Squadron, they've done a pretty consistently decent job here. No complaints.
They've done a great job.
No complaints.
I always have my favorite one right here, man. Always got that Munilus.
That is a cool one.
Gunship right here. Got the boys in there, and the pilot. I love this thing.
Talk about the Mark Hamill thing. Is it rumors? Or
I mean, yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's been circling around. I think he was on some news outlet and said it. Mark Hamill said that he was thinking of, like fully retiring from anything in the future about like Star Wars or Luke Skywalker. He said like he doesn't want to do cameos or voices or anything. He just wants to be done with Star Wars, I guess. You know, he's what, 71, 70, something like that. You know, he's put in his time. If that's what he wants to do, go for it. You know, I thank him for what he's done so far. It's a great.
They killed the character, and
literally
his voice
spoiler
is the
alert.
same as it used. Okay, that's not spoilers. Nobody's watching that anyway. I'm giving them details that they need to know. But they killed the character, and his voice is like what it is right now. So you can't really do young Luke.
Oh, for sure. But if he could do like Force Ghost, you know.
He could do Force Ghost
in the Rey movie. That's what I was thinking. Is if he shows up as a Force Ghost during the Rey movie.
It's not going to be a big part of the movie if he does, right? Like it's not going to be the biggest deal. They did Qui-Gon as a little cameo for like seconds, so I don't think he's going to be a big deal in parts where he's dead already as a character. Not a lot of people do a lot. Yoda had a small part as Force Ghost. Qui-Gon's a very small part. You don't do a lot when you're Force Ghost. You just kind of give a little piece of advice and say, "Peace, I'm out forever."
Certain point of view.
And then
don't kiss your sister.
If it goes with his voice, you have to be a very specific time when he's alive to even do him.
Mm-hmm.
To do him alive, you have to do
prequels
right
or
before,
sequels.
Yeah, you have to do sequel era stuff, or like just before it. So it's such a specific movie that they have no plans for right now. They could cut him out from all of Star Wars and have him retire and be like, "That's fine. He did his part." They even use young Luke, and other people do the stuff for it in voices. They don't need him. They can do other stuff without him. He's done great work. He's done his part. He's old. Probably doesn't want to go to conventions and do the whole rounds. He's been doing that for how many years now? He's done.
Let him have a break.
He's done Star Wars stuff for so many years, dude. I'd be sick of it at this point too. It's like you gotta retire and enjoy himself.
Yeah.
Use that Star Wars millions to relax. And Joker millions.
Yeah.
You retire from that, so
Skip's millions.
I don't think Skip got millions.
I don't either. I don't think he voiced. Got that much for voicing Skip.
Skip's $200 at best
an episode,
and well,
he's probably the most expensively paid.
I don't know. He's done some really obscure stuff. He did Boondocks for like an episode. He just does weird stuff sometimes. He's done some really weird stuff. He'll do a lot of weird stuff. He was
the drug salesman. He had that weed. He goes,
he had the Skywalker special. So
it's hilarious, but
kind of like Weird Al. He just do really random little stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think he really charged a lot for doing some of these because I don't think regular show can afford that.
Oh, they made a lot of money. They made a lot
probably
of
did.
money.
At first, though, Skips was episode 1, like stuff. Like I don't think at first knew it was gonna be a hit like that.
Yeah.
But he can retire. He's already starting to retire in other places. Retire all the way. That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the news on that. Is he just said that he was thinking of doing that, and I mean, if he does that, go for it. I don't have any. Doesn't make me upset or anything. Let him. You know, he's
earned it. We're in the news cycle where one little comment is like a whole. We could talk about it because that's all there is. I've heard Thrawn's actor didn't watch Rebels before he did Ahsoka.
He didn't rewatch it, but I mean, you don't really have to when you were.
He already knows. He was in it.
Yeah.
He did just remember what he did. Like he gets the gist of the character.
He did say he wanted to bring some new stuff to the character, which is fine. A lot of people are gonna be like, hopefully it's not too different. It's like
change.
I
hate change.
What if he is, and what if it's for the better? Because I mean, obviously, I hope he gives him the same speaking pattern and everything. But I mean, after everything he went through at the end there, I bet he would change. I bet he changed some. You know, he's like, I'm perfect. I know what to do. And he lost. And he almost died. And I bet he's changed some. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. He loses when weird Jedi stuff happens. Maybe he gets more into Jedi stuff, right? Because he gets messed up when Bendu and these Jedi like calling upon the Force to get these weird creatures coming out to him. He loses when Force power, because who knows what those dudes are gonna do. Jedi pull out weird stuff, bro. They're weird people. They're just the weirdos in the community.
It's true.
They do some weird stuff, man. It's true. If you think about it, they do some weird stuff. And Thrawn, how's he gonna predict that? So maybe he'll get more into that. Maybe he'll become a good guy, but...
Yeah, I think he'll die. I think he dies in Ahsoka, but
his main focus is not really being the Empire. If you read the books, it's about his Chiss people. So maybe he'll
he does
more
it for
them.
his people. So today is what? Okay, it's the weekend of
June
July.
4th.
I don't think we have an exact date, do we? August.
No, that's not what date.
Just in August. So.
Gonna watch Ahsoka. We're gonna rewatch the movies. We watched episode 1 for the. We didn't finish.
We did.
It.
Well, we got halfway through, so we'll watch the rest.
I know what happens. Anakin dies, bro, as a kid.
Yeah, pod racer accident. Ben Quadranero's power coupling blew him up.
They cut him down like, I know what you're gonna do. I ain't having this. Mace Windu, he does it. He's like, I'm not taking this off.
It's true.
Samuel Jackson, bro, he ain't having that.
But I mean, that's basically it. It's a little bit of news, but excuse me, not too much. It's another short week and showed off some cool pickups we got. You got those books. Went to a couple toy stores. You know, I got some Black Series and
Aftermath.
Some more Episode 3.
Aftermath might be pretty relevant too. With it's kind of set where Mando takes place, right?
Yeah, but I think that's. I mean, you have anything else to add?
It says Wedge Antilles is in this. My favorite character.
He is.
No, not too much to say. It's still slow in Star Wars, but some neat information with the Thrawn stuff is kind of neat to think about, maybe theorize. But we'll all see. You know, it all depends. Mark Hamill think pickups are cool. Tyler talk more about toys. That's what's hot right now. That's what's happening at all. But we can do trailer reaction stuff when that kind of pops up.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we'll get another trailer of Ahsoka, right? So.
Yeah, they've only been teaser trailers. We haven't even got an official trailer yet, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll see. Star Wars stuff will happen, and we'll finish Resistance. Green guys in it.
Nico?
You knew his name.
I had to think. Niku.
Dude, he loves that green guy. It's his favorite character in Star Wars.
And by he means him. Jack's favorite character is Niku. I saw him cosplay. He went to that toy store and he dressed up as him.
He's the one who knows the name, not me. I don't know anything about that guy.
I said it could have been Niku or Nico, and you said no, it's Niku.
Well, because I remember you telling me.
All right, guys. No. On that note, I think we're good. I think we're done, right?
Short. Call it there.
Short, sweet. All right.
Good though.
Yep. So I appreciate you guys stopping in, tuning in, listening. If you guys got any ideas or want to see anything,
hopefully we'll have some good stuff next time too. I think we got some stuff starting up or some stuff we're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. There's we haven't had too much time to do videos lately. We've done some shorts. A lot of the info's got to be on the TikTok and everything. I'll put that below. But there should be a video coming out here in the next week or so, hopefully.
Definitely.
So we appreciate everyone stopping in, and we will see you in the next episode.
See ya.